Hi guys, this is Vitaly with AFT Dispatch and A2C Logistics, and in today's video I'd like to look over the conflict between Russia and Ukraine and the effect that that would have on US diesel prices. Now before we get started, I'd like to ask you to please like the video, be sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single release of our videos, where every Friday we're talking about something that could benefit you in your trucking businesses, in your trucking careers, as well as cover the loads we've successfully booked for our customers, consisting of leased on owner operators and carriers operating under their own MC authorities and running under our truck dispatch services. As always guys, big thank you for all the likes you've provided in all the previous videos. Please do keep them coming, and let's talk about this Russia-Ukraine potential conflict that has been brewing and the effects it would have on the US trucking industry, on our diesel prices, etc., etc. So guys, this conflict between Russia and Ukraine, it would without a doubt absolutely spike diesel prices in America, and that certainly affects every trucker in America. And the conflict would actually squeeze the oil markets globally. And there are lots of financial analysts, different groups that are out there that are analyzing and trying to hypothesize and predict what's going to happen. So many of them, or the vast majority of them, agree that a barrel of oil would exceed $100, and some are saying well over $200, $250 per barrel of oil, which would absolutely make our diesel prices and even gas prices absolutely astronomical. Now, sanctions would further skyrocket crude oil. If those should pass, then expect definitely a big jump in prices at the pump. Now, what does that leave? Well, that leaves for Europe at least, Middle East and Asian imports that are a possibility. Now, is OPEC, is it open to increasing deliveries? Now, here's the thing. The Middle East would also hike prices. So if OPEC was even open to it, either way, they would hike prices, take advantage of the market conditions and be able to make more money per barrel of oil. Now, Russia's only customer at that point would be China. Whether China actually wants that or not is something to see in the future, but that would be Russia's pretty much only remaining strong customer base outside of Europe that we're discussing now, and the effects that would have ultimately on US prices. And here's why. You see, Siberian oil goes straight to China. Now you're left with the Baltic and the Black Sea operations, which go to Europe, the different parts of Europe. Now, if OPEC says no, then prices would go even higher because there's the whole basic supply-demand issue. The demand would still be there, the supply would be limited. And at this time, the US plans on shifting exports to Europe, and so that would further exacerbate the issue here for our domestic prices, production, and what you and I would pay at the pump. But guys, this is just one way of looking at things. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what are your thoughts on this, and how would this affect the US market, and how are you planning on operating should prices go up? Let's say diesel goes up $1 per gallon. What are you going to do then? Still operating or going to park your truck? Now, generally, traditionally, when diesel goes up, so do prices, your spot market freight. So there is that to consider also. But yeah, leave your comments in the comment section below. We're going to switch over to camera, look over the loads we book for our customers, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Welcome back, guys. Let's take a look at some of these loads. Some really great rates, really good gross for the week. In many cases, just 6 days, walking away with a ton of money. Vans and reefers killing it as always. Going to start off with a reefer out of Mission, Texas with a 1-pick-3 dropper. In Terrell, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and a final in Toma, Wisconsin. It's a 35,000 pound load of citrus running 50 degrees on a reefer, 1,630 miles booked at $6,000, got him $368 a mile. Then out of Stevens Point, Wisconsin, going to Aberdeen, Maryland. It's a light load, 20,000 pounds of frozen food at -10 on a reefer, 982 miles booked at $5,100, got him $519 a mile. Then White Marsh, Maryland, going to Akron, Ohio. It's a 43,000 pound load of dry goods. It's 363 miles booked at $1,500, got him $413 a mile. And then finished off real strong out of Aliquippa, Pennsylvania to Woburn, Massachusetts. A 40,000 pound load of cements and flooring adhesives at 50 degrees on a reefer. 604 miles booked at $3,900, got him $646 per mile. Now these guys finished very strong. They actually ran Wednesday to Wednesday, ended up grossing $16,500 in their reefer. running 3,579 loaded miles at an average of 461 per loaded mile average. Very well done. That's a reefer there. Next, we got ourselves a dry van with a load out of Decatur, Illinois to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a 42,000 pound load of general merchandise, 744 miles booked at $3,500. Got them $470 a mile. Then looks like Conover, North Carolina to Cary, North Carolina. It's our short run, 36,000 pound load of food, 160 miles booked at $1,100. Got them $688 a mile. Then Asheboro, North Carolina to Franklin Furnace, Ohio. It's a 15,000 pound load of furniture, 340 miles booked at $1,550. Got them $456 a mile. Then South Point, Ohio, going to Sterling, Virginia. It's another 15,000 pound load. This time, freight of all kinds, FAK, 385 miles booked at $2,130. Got them $553 a mile. Then Elkton, Virginia to Florence, South Carolina. It's a full load of beer, 348 miles booked at $1,500. Got them $431 a mile. And they finished off right out of Florence, Zero Deadhead to Wilmington, Delaware. It's a 40,000 pound load of paper rolls, 508 miles booked at $2,000. Got them $394 a mile. Did equally well. Friday to Friday, they were working only on recap hours. Ended up grossing $11,680 for the week, running recaps in a dry van. Got an average of $474 per loaded mile average, which is an excellent average per mile for a dry van. And they got their miles in at 2,485 loaded miles. Very well done, especially considering recap hours. Next, we got a reefer coming out with Hamilton, Ohio with a 1 pig 3 dropper going to Seabrook, New Hampshire, South Portland, Maine, and a final in Hampden, Maine. Now it's a 40,000 pound load of food products at -10 on a reefer, 1,095 miles booked at $5,600. Got them $511 a mile. Then out of Caribou, Maine, going to Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Heavier load, 44.5 on the weight. Load of potatoes, 55 degrees on a reefer, 1,020 miles booked at $4,500. Got them $441 a mile. And then finished off with Chesapeake, Virginia, going to Lafayette, Indiana. It's a 42,000 pound load of paperboard, 791 miles booked at $2,500. Got them $316 a mile. That's was a wrap for them. 3 loads running actually Saturday to Friday, so 6 days on the road. Grossed $12,600 in a reefer. Ran 2,906 loaded miles at an average of $434 per loaded mile average. Very well done. 3 runs, 12.6. Call it good. 6 days on the road. Very well done. Next, we got ourselves a reefer, a dry van coming out of Waterloo, Iowa, going to Columbia City, Indiana. It's a 42,000 pound load of miscellaneous products, 427 miles booked at $2,000. Got them $468 per mile. Then Remington, Indiana to Greencastle, Pennsylvania. It's a 28,000 pound load of agricultural goods, 589 miles booked at $2,983, which got them $506 a mile. Then Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, going to Galesburg, Michigan. 27,000 pound load of dry goods, 554 miles booked at $2,400. Got them $433 a mile. And then finally, Battle Creek, Michigan to Fairburn, Georgia. 29,000 pound load of dry goods, 771 miles booked at $3,000. Got them $389 a mile. These guys ran Thursday to Thursday. Ended up grossing $10,383 in a week in their dry van. Ran 2,341 loaded miles at an average of $444 per loaded mile average. Then we got ourselves a reefer coming out of Columbus, Ohio, with a 41,000 pound load of frozen distilled water in bags. It's a -10 degree load. It was going to Wilder, Kentucky. So Columbus, Ohio to Wilder, Kentucky. Now it's 114 miles booked at $1,200. Got them $10.53 per mile. Very well done. Short roll, quick run. Then Mount Sterling, Kentucky to Sparks, Nevada. Longer run. 16,000 pound load of food products at -1. It was a Nestle to Walmart delivery. So very well done. Almost 2,200 miles. And a light load, that'll save on fuel. Booked at $8,500, got them $387 a mile on a ton of miles. Very, very well done. Then out of Napa, California, they took a load to Wilsonville, Oregon. It's a 40,000 pound load of wine, liquor, and spirits at 55 degrees on a reefer. And that's 590 miles booked at $2,900. Got them $492 a mile. Very well, going to a very good market, by the way. And that was it. They ran Friday to Friday. Grossed $12,600 like the previous driver, and got 2,898 loaded miles at an average of $435 per loaded mile average. Very, very well done. So you can see you can make money vans or reefers. It's all doable. Next, we got a van coming out of Van Buren Township in Michigan, going to White, Georgia. It's a 30,000 pound load of automotive parts. 671 miles, booked at $3,000, got them $447 a mile. Then they finished off with Cartersville, Georgia, going to Arlington, Washington. Long run, 35,000 pound load of conveyor material, 2,634 miles, booked at $7,500, got them $285 a mile on a lot of miles. Did very well, running Friday to Friday, grossed $10,500 for the week. 3,305 loaded miles at an average of $318 per loaded mile in this regular dry van. Then we got ourselves Houston, Texas, going to Gas City, Indiana. This is a reefer running 42,500 pound load of clean regrind materials. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it is 1,094 miles booked at $3,000, which got them $274 a mile. Then Sydney, Ohio to Roca, Nebraska. It's 778 miles booked at $2,700, got them $347 a mile. It's a 30,000 pound load of palletized retail goods. Not very heavy. And then Aurora, Nebraska to Casa Grande, Arizona. It's a 45,000 pound load of pet food. 1,214 miles booked at $5,000. Got them $412 a mile. And these guys ran Monday to Sunday, 6 days on the road. Grossed $10,700 in their reefer. Ran 3,086 loaded miles at an average of $347 a mile. So as you can see, guys, excellent money. Vans or reefers, you can make money with the right dispatchers, with the right operation. You can definitely make it happen. And as you can see, some guys ran short runs. Some folks like longer runs, coast to coast. Whatever your style may be, you can make money as long as you've got the right operation behind you, the right people, and you're actually set up for success. So all you got to do is get in touch with us. We can help you out, whether you're a lease-on owner operator looking for a better outfit that's more fair, more transparent, and not going to gouge you on rates and things like that. Or if you're a carrier, you got your own MC authority, you got your own equipment, give us a call. We do dispatch carriers as well. All you got to do is call and text at 801-448-6363 or go to our website at aftdispatch.com/go. You can also fill out our chat box at any one of our pages. It takes 10 seconds. Send us your information. We'll get in touch with you, answer any and all questions you may have. You can also click on our learn more buttons. They're all over the web page. Just go to our website, aftdispatch.com, click the learn more, fill out the form. Takes maybe 30 seconds and you're done. But needless to say, the money's out there. Just make sure you're able to make it. And until next week, guys, stay healthy, be wealthy. Take care.